What is up, family? What is up? Thanks for reaching another episode from Northboundanime. Yeah, I just came back from the gym. You know, I was feeling myself, got this nice pump going on. So, you know what, today I felt like talking about Bluelock. You know, I've been reading Bluelock for a very long time now, and I've noticed that it's starting to get some attention, starting to get some traction, starting to get some noise. And I got some good news for you guys. The manga is finally getting an anime adaptation. Now, if you're a fan of sports animes, whether it's boxing, whether it's basketball, whether it be football, whether it be volleyball, guess what? Bluelock is a part of that squad, and just like Captain Tsubasa or Inazuma 11, it's a soccer anime. The anime is currently being produced with potential release date sometime around 2022, and it looks like the animation company 8-Bit will be dealing with it. They're the same guys that gave us That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Hey, Slime!
The main character of this story wants to be Japan's greatest soccer player. The story starts off talking about Japan's elimination from the 2018 FIFA World Cup. This defeat causes the Japanese Soccer Association to launch a program to pick up high school soccer players to potentially join the Japanese World Cup team in 2022. Now, I just want to say the author Kenichiro Miniyuki has impeccable timing. This guy most definitely knows what he's doing. This guy properly crafted an amazing story about soccer just before the World Cup. Genius. My guy, you deserve a round of applause. Marketing at its finest. But shout out to Ghana though, because we're up next. Ibombe! The main character's name is Yoichi Isagi, my guy. He's first introduced playing a soccer game with his high school team. At this moment, he's fighting for his life right here, trying to make it to nationals.
I'm fighting for my life!
It's the finals of the Saitama Prefecture. It's 0-1. Ichinan 0, Matsukaze Kokuo 1. Isagi has the ball and every man on his team is cheering him on. My man Isagi is being double teamed with 2 men on him, but he's not having it. Isagi's treating this like child's play. He's juking the ops and giving them the in and the outs, the left and the rights. My man is dribbling like a madman on the field while playing follow the leader.
Can't touch me.
Another man tries to stop him, but he's sweating buckets like it's 40 degrees outside. He doesn't know which way to go, but Isagi's getting closer and closer. My guy, you better make a decision fast. If my man doesn't make a decision, it's going to be too late.
Which way is this guy going to go? No, it can't be left. He can't be right. Wait. Fuck. Come on, man. Come on. What am I gonna do? Keep counting on me. Come on.
He makes a very rash decision and rushes Isagi, but Isagi quickly disarms him and says, too slow. This guy gets skirted by Isagi and gets lost in the sauce. God damn. My man has no idea where Isagi has gone. Isagi tells him, yo, I'm over here.
You can't see me.
But my man is still confused. Yo, someone get this guy a full restore stat. My man said, catch me if you can, fam. My man brought it to you like that? Isagi is literally moving like the Flash, no speed force. He is in the zone. I repeat, he is in the zone.
Zone. 余計な思考、感情がすべてなくなり、プレイに没頭する極限の集中状態。
Isagi told my man to eat my dust, chump. You ain't qualified to stop me. I'm that nigga.
Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Isagi makes it to the goalpost, and it's a one-on-one match with the goalkeeper. Isagi has the eye of the tiger in him. It's the eye of the tiger. No one can stop him. My man has turned into a monster, a hungry beast ready to score. But hold on. Wait. He sees his teammate from afar and sees that he's made it to the other side of the goalpost. He tells Isagi he's open. He is literally screaming, Isagi-san! 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 Now it's crunch time and Isagi's weighing all his options. He's doing quick maths here. He's thinking it's 2v1 now. There's no way we can lose. All we have to do is tie. There's no way we can actually miss. There's no way. Even the coach is yelling at Isagi. Teamwork makes the dream work. Pass the ball, Isagi. Pass the ball. Isagi starts second guessing himself. He doesn't know whether or not he should actually pass or shoot the ball himself, but he believes in the power of friendship. He puts his faith and trust in the teammates and the coach's instructions, and he passes the ball.
Nigga!
His teammate receives the ball. He runs up to the goalpost, acquires his target. He shoots and... This bum-ass nigga misses the net and hits the goalpost. My guy, it was open. You said you were open. It was free. Yeah, this is not one of those stories where there's a happy ending in the beginning.
Gotcha, bitch.
Now, the other team sees an opening and takes advantage of it. The other team kicks a ball to the opposing side. They pass it to the star player who effortlessly avoids all mans. He's deking, he's juking, he's dodging. Time is still ticking. 10 seconds left until the game is over. He looks at the goalpost. And from 30... Matsukaze Kokuo star Ryosuke Kira scores with a flash of inspiration. An elegant strike, majestic in its own right, and the crowd goes wild as Matsukaze Kokuo scores. Ending this match, crushing Ichina's chances of making it to the Nationals. A crushing defeat indeed. Man, I would be so heated. His boy had the audacity to miss a crucial shot during the last seconds of the game. Shake my head. Shake my fucking head. Nah, we'd have to duke it out after that, bro. I'd be one-on-one on the field after that. But hey, anyways, after a couple of days, Isagi suffers from some slight depression after the game. You know, his dream of being Japan's top striker begins to fade away slowly. You know, he starts doubting himself. And I get it. I believe everyone has experienced this feeling of failure and loss. That burning sensation in your chest and stomach that makes you just want to explode and cry. But that's the exact same place where a fire hotter than the sun itself burns within you, ready to succeed. He starts having flashbacks. He even goes back to the time where he was standing at the goalpost, thinking about that what if. Thinking about what would have happened if he didn't pass the ball and took the shot himself.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
My nigga, I'll tell you, you would have scored, fam. You would have scored. After that night, he starts thinking that life has failed him, and his depression gets even worse. But at that very moment where his depression takes a turn for the worse, he receives a letter inviting him to participate in a player development experiment. He's finally achieved the golden ticket. That passion that he once had starts to burn again. The following day, he goes to the meeting spot mentioned in the letter and meets Ryosuke Kira, the guy who literally almost ruined this guy's life. And he also meets 300 other players as well. And even though they don't know it yet, their lives are about to change forever. Welcome to Bluelock, everyone. Now, Bluelock is an experiment to produce the best soccer team in the world, created by the egotistical coach, Mr. Ego, Jinpachi Ego himself. This man was hired by the Japanese Soccer Association to fix all their problems and win a World Cup. His mission? His mission is to build a team capable of winning the World Cup for Japan. 300 players, including Isagi, were recruited from various high schools. His objective is to develop the best striker in the world, greater than Messi, greater than Ronaldo, greater than Ibrahimovic, and any other player considered a world-class striker. But what these kids don't know yet is that now they are in prison, now they are incarcerated, now they are locked up. No one is allowed to return home. No one is allowed to vacate the premises. Whatever Ego says, goes. Man, imagine that. Imagine a man that you don't even know, a complete stranger telling you that you can't go home once you enter this building. He wants to produce the finest striker, and to do so, he believes the secret to winning is to push every player to their limits in order to acquire the highest level of ego. That's right, ego. Call it confidence, obnoxiousness, arrogance, but it's ego in itself. He believes a person's ego can do anything if it is powerful enough. By focusing on your own self-importance, you are not slowed down by the thought of thinking about others. You're able to do whatever you need to do to get the job done, which is exactly what Mr. Ego believes Japan needs, what Japan requires, because it allows you to unlock your own uniqueness and put what you want to carve into this world into action. This guy does not believe in teamwork. He laughs at the thought of forming bonds. They only weaken the strong. Everything you must do must be for yourself and only yourself. A selfish act, yes, but with high reward, because soccer is a sport where the sole goal is to score goals. Nani? That was a bar. That was a bar. That was a bar still. That was a bar, fam. That was a bar. 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 Can I get a round of applause, please? Thank you. Thank you. Even if it means sacrificing your own teammates in the process, because let's keep it a stack. Only the goal scorers are truly remembered, and I know all my soccer friends can relate. Those with the most inflated egos will be able to match the soccer world filled with these beasts. Now, after delivering his speech to 300 people in the crowd, even the ones that were doubting him, decide to join. Motivated by what Ego said, their dreams, their goals, their just desires explode with ambition. Prepared for the opportunity to achieve it all. But what these players don't know is that they will experience several obstacles ahead of them. But if they survive, they will bloom like a spring flower and reach the pinnacle of their own ego. The springtime of youth is upon them. Believe it. Throughout the series, each player is able to build their own unique ability and progress as an athlete as a result of the many L's and the victories that they attain. Now, there are 3 stages to finish, but before the first stage even starts, there's a small free-for-all round. Let's call it a hot potato passing on, and much like the kid game, you do not want to be the last one with the ball. But let's just say Isagi gets his revenge. After this, there are 275 players remaining after the free-for-all. During the first stage, 25 teams are divided into 5 main blocks, each of which contain 5 smaller blocks with 11 players in each. There are 55 players in each main block. Each minor block team must play against each other in their major block. It's a round-robin tournament, and only the top 2 teams will advance to the following next round, while the remaining 3 teams will be removed. But there's a catch.
What a twist!
The most dominant strikers of the 3 teams who lost will be able to advance as well. Now, a lot of snake shit happens during this stage, so keep your eye open. With the last rule in place, everyone is out for themselves. You know, Ego knows what he's doing, because as long as you score the most goals, nothing else matters. You'll survive. So literally, not only do you have to beat the other team, you have to defeat your own team as well. That's crazy. The second stage is broken into 5 smaller stages. After completing one, you can go to the next, but keep in mind, each stage is more difficult than the last. Once the first and second mini stages are complete, the 3rd to 5th stage requires players to make a team of 5. At the 3rd mini stage, you start off with a 3-person team and compete against other teams. If you win, you get to steal one of the other team's players and proceed to the next mini stage. If you lose, you return to the previous stage. Now, let me tell you guys this. Ego isn't just toying with these kids. Each selection is made to teach players a lesson. The first stage was to teach the strikers the concept of turning 0 into 1 and understanding how important, how significant 1 point is. The second stage was to teach them what it meant to be the world's best. Now, once the best of the best make it to the 3rd selection, there are only 35 players left, and Ego informs them that they have a chance to participate in a match against the Japanese U20 team. The remaining 35 players must play on either team A, B, or C to show their skills and ability to play with the top 6 Bluelock players that have been selected by Mr. Ego himself. Only the best 11 players will be picked to form the Bluelock 11, which will compete against Japan's U20 squad, and next, the world. Man, at this point, if you're not trying to watch or read Bluelock, you're shaking it, fam. Because honestly, this story is just about soccer players destroying each other's dreams to achieve theirs. A variety of concepts are introduced, including the meaning of luck, flow, chemical reaction, intuition, and the true awakening of ego. Those who survive will go on to become the best strikers in the country, while those who fail will be banned from ever joining a soccer team. The choice is yours. May the best striker win. Thanks for listening and watching. Please subscribe and like and maybe even comment and share. That's another episode of Northbound Anime.